Well, here is our own private chef.
I guess you all know why we're here.
Why are we here?
When you're watching this, you'll probably be watching this from the hospital beds of North Shore University Hospital, a Long Island Jewish hospital, where we have reserved 16 rooms.
For 8 people?
For 8 people.
Because of the sickness that's going to develop here about 6 o'clock tonight.
We have ordered 2 cases of Pepto-Bismol to be standing by immediately after ingestion.
And?
Let me tell you why. This here bird has been sitting in the hot sun in Miami, Florida for 8 days and 8 nights. No refrigeration.
It must have a very good tan.
This bird is so ready to be cooked that you're going to enjoy eating it and enjoy being sick from it. These are the tools of the trade. These are what make me great. As a star chef, I've many times been asked the question, where did you get it from? I can definitely attest I did not get it from hereditary, because there's no, if anyone's ever tasted my father's cooking, then you would automatically know that there's no way that this could be genetic.
I'm going to edit this comment out.
Edit this whole thing out. This is not working. I don't appreciate that.
You've made it to the paper, to Newsday.
Can I have my pen, please?
Which pen? What pen? You didn't ask me for another pen.
The turkey pen.
Oh, turkey pen.
Why is he wearing an apron that a mechanic wears to fix a car, to fix a turkey?
Hi there.
Today we'll be using a large roaster, easy foil large roaster. Hola.
I am not a cook.
No joke.
You see that clock up there, kid? It's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, all's well and
If these-
the oven.
You are going to have mutiny
I am
on.
not a cook.
Am I
Yeah.
supposed to be
Because I'm not a
preheating
crook,
this?
I'm not a
There's.
Yeah, it's like I'm not a crook.
Yes, very
It's like
funny.
a mixed imitation. It's
The
like
point is, you're going to be
know.
stampeded by 7 starving
Take a
people.
picture of the oven at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
And take a picture of the oven, it'll be the same at 6 p.m.
That's right.
It'll still be preparing. Bruce,
No.
you want me to start the oven? What is
No.
your temperature?
Don't start anything. I don't remember asking you to. Look, you are here to follow my instructions, not incite a riot.
What
Cool
is-
out.
I want to feel what it's going to be like behind bars.
And just whack him over the head with that grate. With his own bare hands. As a matter of
You
fact.
realize how many poor turkeys are killed for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was in my backyard, plucking my green peppers, checking my tomatoes, looking at my broccoli. All of a sudden, off in the distance, in the corner,
You heard the.
I saw a feather. It popped around the corner, and then I pulled out my shotgun, brought it aimed to ready, took it to bear, looked at the turkey's face and said, "No!"
Next comes the meat. Watch. Let's see how smart I am. And after the E comes an L.
What is
After
that?
the L comes the C.
You
And say
kid-
welcome.
Welcome who? Welcome Turk?
Get out of here! No one invited you in here.
The cook goes where you put.
Full, there are 4 bars in the refrigerator. Yes, for hand washing, 101. Move your blooming ass.
Well,
We're
How-
still not in the oven.
you're still not in the oven yet, right? 6 days
10:30.
later.
We're not
10:30.
away from schedule.
You're behind schedule, Bruce.
More. Stop.
What?
Afternoon. Welcome to the fish fry.
Did you feed the fish?
Yes, because they may be our dinner tonight when we can't eat.
I don't see them in there. Oh, there they are.
Oh,
Prior to doing the work that he was supposed to do.
After.
what?
Well, I'm taking a picture of a chef who has not done any work yet, who's totally pooped out.
You get a mute button that works on Michael's?
A Michael mute button, that's funny. Nager. And Nager is the name of the...
He's burning. Bruce?
Bruce, your bird is all dried out.
Bruce?
You want to bet?
I think that maybe, you know, you're supposed to be covering it or something. Cheese
My
ball.
bird is not dry.
That bird is a goner, Bruce.
Going around. Here's one. You
Don't
need
make
more.
me tense. What's dried out about this bird?
It looks like it's dried out.
It's starting to burn, isn't it? It's going to be in there for another 40 hours.
You sure you got that on? I think you should have it on a lower light, no?
This bird will be finished in about 2 hours, an hour and a half. 2 hours.
Lord help us all.
An hour and a half, that thing's gonna be black in an hour and a half.
That's my comment, too.
Chef Philip.
If you'll notice, the temperature in this thing,
Yes. Is.
4,000 degrees.
A little over 150.
once it reaches 180, that means the meat is done. You're witnessing a professional basting.
A professional basting.
I basted the best.
Yes. I think you must have taken. I think you took courses in
You
college.
also lost the best.
Well, if anybody asks you, you know, you can tell them that you learned this from your father, and that's why you're the son of a baster. A baster.
No one called me a son of a baster and gets away with it. Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question.
Is that cocoon that I'm watching down there?
Is that what those dingbat old people?
Are they on a ship? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's a boat.
cocoon. Yeah, that's
Small
cocoon.
boat.
Yeah.
Still hasn't seen it. He's been asking for it for 6 months.
It was a crummy movie. I didn't think it was that good.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm not sure it's
Well, that just goes to show you.
It just so happens, it's funny you mention this, but
Is what? It's okay, the bird?
oh, it's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with this bird.
To what do you attribute your talent in the culinary arts?
ignorance.
Several things.
Yes? What would be the first thing?
The first thing is I've watched the We Are the World video 7,362 times.
What has We Are the World got to do with this?
Absolutely nothing, but that has a lot to do with my cooking talent.
Oh, I see. Because your cooking is nothing. Is that what you're trying? And what's the second thing?
The second thing is
I understand that you studied under Julia Child.
actually she studied under me.
She studied under
So
you.
if she studied over, if I studied under her, I would be flat right now.
I
She's
see. You
mastered.
didn't go to Child's kindergarten.
No, I didn't. As a matter of fact, a lot of people like to refer to me as the trotting gourmet.
The Child's gourmet because everybody gets the runs after they eat your food?
No, it's actually no. It's because the galloping gourmet was my mentor.
The Galloping Gourmet was your mentor, so they referred to you as a trotting gourmet.
You know, the galloping gourmet secretariat. You may remember
Yes,
him.
I remember Secretariat.
And,
Okay. Well, we appreciate this interview, and we'll catch you down the road a little
I
bit.
just want to say, while
Yes.
while I have this opportunity, if I may,
You may.
speculate at this particular moment,
Yes.
I have a family member who claims to be a member of the legal scene. As far as the Fall Foliage Film Photographic Fun-Filled Festival, I know you wanted white for the July 4th festival. I would prefer a burgundy or a rosé.
And you expect to win.
Expect? No, I've
You-
already won.
You are the winner.
Yes.
You are proclaiming yourself the winner.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that because I just got a letter. As a matter of fact, I have it with me
From?
from the White House. It's right here, see?
Yes,
Stating that I won the festival.
I see.
It's from Mr. Nagar.
Nagar.
That's correct.
That's true. Okay. That's from the welcome Nagar sign that we have hanging over our heads here.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
It's
Well-
a backwards Reagan spelt wrong.
I think he ought to be awarded the key to the city for winning the...
It's the key to the boat.
I would give him the key to the men's room. That's about as far as you ought to get with a key.
Take away
So-
the key.
Is that it
I
now?
want you, come here, I want you to see something.
Yes.
This is just the beginning. Look at this. Look at
What
this
is
stuff.
that? That can't, does not compare to my casserole.
I'll show you something. Casserole.
My
Canned
casserole.
yams are not casserole. They're not a casserole made.
Yeah.
Yeah, where do you
Look at
taste
this.
it?
Let me show you something else here. This is my plum gravy.
Right.
This is pretty serious
Now, let
stuff.
me see what this plum gravy looks like. This
Is
took
that
him
what that
3
is?
hours. Oh,
That.
what is that?
It looks like chocolate mousse.
Kill it before it multiplies.
Yeah. Are you sure the squirrels didn't leave this over from last night? You sure?
I hope your microphone
Looks
burns.
like
What is a
leftover
bagel?
potato salad.
Dipped in
Yeah.
plum sauce.
Dipped in the thumb sauce. Melissa, Dinner would be about 5 o'clock or so. Do you mind calling the Syosset General Hospital and have them have 7 ambulances standing by 10 Hill Vale Road, just in case?
I want you to know,
Just a second, he's
Who
speaking.
swiped?
The chef is speaking.
I want you to know that based on the fact that I'm a new
Alright,
sports
we're
car
ready.
owner,
Oh, I forgot he owned it. Yes, congratulations.
I own a speeding racing machine which will help me escape from the scene.
We understand that that's how
After
you
dinner
killed
is
this
eaten.
turkey, by running it over.
No.
That this turkey's got tire marks across its back. Is that
This-
true?
No, as I've mentioned in previous times, this is what I call the Federal Express bird.
Really? Why?
This bird flew in my window
I
2
see.
days ago,
I see.
delivered right into the refrigerator
Next-
and killed itself.
Next day delivery from eggs to you.
That's right. It left a note saying, I want to be named after your father, Michael,
I see.
because a turkey is a turkey.
I see.
Is a turkey.
Okay.
May I make a comment regarding the stuffing that's sitting out in warm weather?
You know, I'd appreciate if you made a comment.
It should not be sitting there.
Then put
It
it in the
becomes bacterial.
Then put it in the fridge if you feel
Thank
that
you.
way about it.
Yes.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Yes,
Obviously,
it's
no one
not supposed to sit out.
wants to taste the plum gravy.
Yeah, I want to taste the plum gravy before I know whether I want to put
The
it
plum gravy is plum poison, so if I were you, I'd be careful.
The cream cheese on it.
Alright, take your finger. It needs to be warm.
It's like applesauce and gravy.
Applesauce. You didn't taste nothing. You only got a little bit.
You want to do turkeys?
Never mind. I'm sorry I even brought it up. I forgot to put apple juice in the stuffing.
We're all teasing you, but we expect the dinner. We really expect the dinner to be delicious.
Show the
Do you need another?
Safety of the people that will be eating here tonight, we have as a centerpiece.
This is not funny.
This is very, very appropriate.
I am not laughing at this.
This is good. It just goes to show you that your Aunt Ann is up on the comings of what's going to be happening to everybody's tummy this afternoon.
Heartburn.
Heartburn. Chef Gold, we're prepared for you, come hell or bad tummy.
I'm insulted.
You are?
You can take your turkey
And stuff it.
Bumblebee tuna fish.
Right. And just in case that turkey doesn't work out, we have a substitute.
Let me explain something.
You've cornered the bumblebee market, Ann.
American is only democratic if eaten from a freshly made, homemade turkey. Homemade yams, not canned yams, not turkey bought from some delicatessen down the road.
You want to try to tell us who made the plum pudding? The plum gravy?
I made the plum gravy, I made the stuffing, and I made the turkey.
From scratch.
From scratch. And let me assure you of something.
Could you have, didn't make it from plums or anything fresh?
From fresh plums. Now, let me assure you of something. When I make something, I make it homemade. I don't buy it. When I go to a restaurant, I go into the kitchen and I cook the food myself, for myself, and I serve it myself, and that way I give myself a tip. When I come to someone's home for Thanksgiving dinner, I expect a real homemade turkey. And I've come here to prove a point. I will not be here next year. I will not be here the year after that. I have come back to the gold side of the Thanksgiving dinner to prove a point. And I think I've pretty much done so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It is a communist thing to buy a turkey already cooked.
What does that got to do with you coming back next year?
Pinko!
What does that got to do with you coming back next
Because
year?
she will only buy a turkey made. I will not buy a turkey
Yeah, but Aunt
made.
Ann has made turkeys for years. Now she's in the buying of the turkey because she's already done everything else before this. So.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
Aunt Carol used to be in responsibility of the turkey making. That is no longer so.
That's
Aunt Ann
true.
did it for a
That's
year, maybe
right.
2 years.
That's
Why,
gave
we
up
always
on
had
it.
dinner at Carol and Donald's?
That's correct, yes.
Okay,
So don't, that does not cut it, you know.
okay.
I don't believe in it, you know.
Would you like to make your final statement?
That was my final statement.
Done. You then introduce yourself to the rest of the crowd?
Regan,
From that oven.
come this way. Let's take a look at the turkey. The turkey already been filmed? Get away. Get away. He won't let us open it up, and I don't blame him. Let us see the turkey. Let us see the turkey.
He's blocking the door.
I will-
This obviously means that
I will
it must
show
be burnt
no
already.
bird before it's time.
That's funny.
I think it's done.
Go back to your legal.
All right, well,
Lee,
what else have you
Lee,
got?
take a look in the middle of the dining room table.
Give me that.
Let us see the turkey or you've had it. Let us see the turkey.
Lee, take a look at the middle of the dining room table. We would like your opinion of the. We have prepared this for the dinner.
Oh, this is perfect. Thank you very much. I brought my own bottle. Since you've already got one, I think that, this is just my brand. Special turkey flavor.
That's right.
Oh, this is just great.
That's
All
good.
right, thank you. Cooking turkey.
I've been dealing with turkeys for 25 years now, and
See the way he's talking about his family?
I feel that sooner or later it was time to put one in the oven.
How can that play? Won't
Now,
take up
what is the
much
name of this
longer in his
turkey?
hands.
This turkey's name is Stephen Nagar.
And how did you come by that name?
Well, our president is a backwoods turkey, and that's where his name comes from.
Now, wait a minute.
I would like him to. Yeah, would you please leave him?
It's disqualified.
Are you nudging Natalie under the table, Bruce?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, how do I know you're not?
Trust me.
Natalie, pick a picture.
I think you said look at that.
That turkey.
I thought the rule was you weren't supposed to
That's
tell
right.
whose picture was
Or
whose.
or hang around the judges to influence peddling. Can't believe this. Bruce, get the hell out of this kitchen.
I'm smelling
Bruce,
the turkey.
Bruce, go baste your turkey, Bruce.
Baste your bird.
Go baste your bird, Bruce.
Baste your bird.
Yeah.
Very much. Turned in half? Okay, very good.
Okay, he's
We got that on the
withdrawing.
record.
I'm
Notice that.
withdrawing.
He's withdrawing because his ducks.
There's a bad pool. Bad.
You've been standing by the judges all night, giving
You
little
make
hints and
Stanley
clues.
Freeman seem like a godsend.
I think he made the right decision.
Yeah,
I really do.
I think so
that,
too. So, right, we disqualify. We don't know who took that one. Just
That
pick the
means I
best
lose it.
picture. Just pick the best picture.
Yeah, that's.
We're not saying who did what. Just take the best.
Withdrawing.
How can you withdraw?
Very quickly.
Come on, let's go. That's not fair.
His
As
duck,
fair as can
the
be.
duck.
Well, they can't make a decision.
I'm withdrawing.
duck-
Wait a minute, they can't make a decision.
I think the appropriate initials for this is SL, sore loser.
Right there on his back. He can't
Take
take
a look at
it.
the sore loser. This, ladies
This
and
guy
gentlemen,
can't
is a
say.
sore loser.
It certainly is. He's withdrawing his picture.
I'll tell you why.
Well, because, look, Martin picked one and Natalie picked the other. They should pick between those two pictures.
Let me ask you a question, Uncle
What?
Martin.
Yeah.
There's obviously been an awful lot of cheating and harassing going on.
Yeah, Rick threw down $100.
Here, you want to talk about? Look, you got that fall foliage picture. That's very nice. That's very nice. How can you compare this to that?
Withdrawn.
Show me color. Which one is
Withdrawn.
color? How can you compare those two pictures that you can pick that, Uncle Martin?
Look at all that empty space.
Where's my coat? I'm leaving.
That's fair enough. Taken by people in the group. Make a decision which one you prefer.
Oh.
Your little boy wanted little content by bribery and everything else. Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh, I don't
I don't
withdraw
believe
anymore.
this
I'm back
crap.
in the contest.
Look, he's smiling now because he's bright
Blah,
little
blah,
poor
blah,
little baby.
blah.
Hey.
Two burgundy.
Do me a
two
favor.
rosé.
Do me a favor. Go upstairs and change his diaper, would you please? Because I think it has to be changed.
I think so,
Anybody
too.
who acts with a
Who's got
childish
Bruce's bottom?
tantrum like this
How
is
big
beyond
got the
belief.
bottle with the
What do you
milk
mean?
in
Really?
Give me a
Please,
break.
really?
You coerced Natalie and Martin into that decision, but that's okay. We'll let you.
Martin, give me
I
back
harbor
my
no
check
hard
for
feelings
1,000
against
because it wasn't my shot.
My
it was
weakest
theirs.
competition, Lee Scott, Rick, my father, my aunt. I want to accept this prize with humility, and without stating that I happen to be the best photographer among the group.
Meanwhile, now that I looked at the turkey
And
head,
that
where do we
my-
have the stomach
that my
pump?
competition cousin has been throwing orange objects through the air at me. I'd like to say that I don't agree that trying to stuff my mouth with food is not going to get me to not accept this award with humility. I won because I know what I'm doing behind the camera. As you can see, L. Scott's winning the award on July 4th was a fluke. A fluke. This puts me in my proper place as head of the Gold family photographers. Thank you. And I'll enjoy the wine very much.
Just a minute, this is a...
Is and
Just Jen. Good evening. I'm Rather Reasoner Morley, and this is 60 Minutes. On my right is Diane's Tom Sawyer. On my left is Reggie Jackson. And this is 60 Minutes. Tonight on 60 Minutes, we'll be expostulating yet another myth involved in the Thanksgiving turkey. Who makes it? How is it made? Where is it made? Why is it made? Who kills the turkey? How's the turkey killed? What's the turkey's name? Where's it from? And what's its family background? Tonight, when we explode these myths, we're going to bring you in with our camera. We're going to bring you in with a woman named Eslyn Gold, as she totally expostulates the thrift shop myth. And then, when we're back, we'll stop for a minute with Andy's Mickey Rooney, who will tell you something very intricate and exciting. And now here is Diane Tom Sawyer with tonight's top story. Story. Thank you.
Let's take a commercial break first.
Let's do that.
Okay.
We'll take a commercial break first to get some money from our sponsors.
Good job.
Thank
2,
you.
1, take.
Okay. We have here the most absorbent napkins ever created. Just to show you the absorbent qualities of these napkins.
Absorbo.
I want you to
Absorbo.
I want you to understand
Absorbo.
that these napkins can go into any orifice
Absorbo.
at any time.
Rusticans, you gotta give me an answer.
Absorbo
And-
now.
What you would like to
Oh
drink.
yeah.
Is he having a problem again?
Well, we're showing how
Absorbo.
absorbent these napkins are, that no
Absorbo.
matter where they're placed,
Absorbo
these will absorb
today.
moisture under any condition.
Absorbo.
And they
Absorbo.
can be used at any point in the
I
body.
am Absorbo today.
And they will work under any conditions. And
So get your
this
Absorbo.
napkin,
Don't forget. Your
What?
Absorbo today.
what?
2, 1. Take.
Good evening, I'm Morley Rather Reasoner not. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Oh, I'm sorry. We were just doing the Kiddush here, as we often do in 60 Minutes before we start.
Excuse me.
Diane Tom Sawyer. This is the foot.
He does have a foot fetish.
This foot is an amazing thing. You know why? It's constantly being put in the mouth of its owner. Thank you very much.
To do another commercial. Okay?
Let's explode some myths tonight.
Yes.
Okay? We're gonna do some myth exploding. One of my favorite hobbies.
Welcome to Shoelace City. And toe time is right here, ladies and gentlemen. Here they are, 5 exquisite, extraordinary toes. What am I offering this big toe here? I saw this toe once for $10, $9, $8. You can have this toe transplanted onto your body for extra walking benefits for $4.30.
Good evening, and welcome back to
Glad City.
Rather Reasoner, Morley not, safer.
Rather
Then
reasonable
reason
to
stop.
say, but that's funny.
Tonight we'll be discussing coffee.
And the beans that go into it.
Shall we drink coffee tonight? Shall we have caffeine?
What,
We'll be
Melissa?
interviewing Miss Melissa.
Beth.
Guess we will not be. I'd like to take this time to
He's
tell
got you flying again.
I want to tell you about my little niece.
Here we come to the
I
phone.
want to tell you about my little niece, Andrea Beth Lewis.
We're on final approach now. See, I can see a red light. You can see a red light in there. That's funny. He's doing it again.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to National Airlines Flight 33 non-stop to Miami, Florida.
Bruce, what do you want to drink?
I don't
Milk, coffee, soda, tea? Nothing.
Hello, my love. Hello. Who's a pretty baby?
She's in a.
Oh, darling. You know, she's very much in control, isn't she?
What the hell are they doing here?
She smiled right away. She's a very happy baby. Look at
How lucky can you get?
smiling.
Oh, yeah.
Look at all the teeth.
Are you getting
She's
it?
got 5.
How are you getting this without
Oh,
light,
she
Michael?
got big.
Michael, how are you getting it without
I don't know.
light?
Karen, can you
Don't
put
do
on
it.
another light here?
Michael, don't do it between the bars. Wait till she comes out of the crib.
Oh, hello.
Michael, wait till she comes out. Look at she's stretching.
She'll stand up. Wait a minute.
Hey, baby. Hello.
She thinks that she's in a zoo. She's in a
She
zoo.
recognizes the camera,
Looking at the
Aunt
animals.
Jacqueline. She
Look
probably
at
thinks,
laughing. Look at laughing already.
She's looking at the animals.
You and I have a date. Let's do business. Let's talk about it.
Look, she's gonna have nice hair too.
"There."
Say hello, Grandpa. Say hello, Grandpa. Oh, is that someone
Mommy,
wake her
your
up out of her
eyes.
How long has she
sleep?
been sleeping, Jackie?
Couple hours.
That's all, as long as that.
Do you remember that pose that they used to do with children like that?
This is her old man, as sure as God made little apples.
Yes.
Hey, she was
Yes,
just
she's a
like
Robbie
Robbie.
This is her old man, as
She's
sure
a
as God
Robbie
made
clone.
Yeah, but she'll turn into look just like Jacqueline later on.
Yeah.
Don't you remember Jacqueline looked just like me when she was
still
born?
does.
She does now.
Oh, sure.
Hey, Karen, give me a break. She's a spitting image of you.
Look at that.
He
face.
says that she was
Look at this little foot. She's
hello,
so sweet.
pussycat.
With her
Come
five
say
teeth.
hello. She's looking at everybody in here.
She's very content to lie down like that, and I don't know, I've never seen her lie like that.
She's
on
not
her,
sleeping.
on her elbows. She usually sits up right away.
She's probably saying to the who does
Jacqueline, I think you've been
am?
feeding her too much. Isn't she big?
Yeah,
She's big. She's not fat.
Just
she's almost a year
No?
old.
Oh, she's almost
She's
a year
not-
old. No,
she's
she's
not
10
fat.
months old.
She's
On,
February.
Oh, you're right. She's
one
almost,
week
you're
she'll
right.
be 11 months old.
11 months old, you're
I
right.
see it. I see
What?
action taking
Look-
place.
look
Oh,
at
there goes the action,
at
kids. Now you got a performer. A performer now, putting on.
Hello.
Could you
oh,
imagine me and Robbie lying in this bed sleeping, and she comes over and looks over here and laughs at us?
Yeah. Well, you
What's
used
that?
you used to do that, Jacqueline. Just what
Right,
she's doing
same
just
thing.
now. You used to do the same
And you know
thing.
something?
Hello.
Take a good look at her. Doesn't she look like Jackie looked as a baby?
No way.
No.
Yes, she
No.
does.
way.
No, she has his eyes,
Well, we have
Jacqueline.
baby
Bring the
pictures of
best
Jackie
pictures.
that she looks exactly like
Oh, we
Jackie.
gotta work.
Really?
Okay?
We
No
gotta
way.
work.
I'm telling you, I have baby
Hello,
pictures.
Grandpa.
Look at that.
The guy that remembers
And
faces.
Shows her teeth. Ba, 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 ba,
Say
ba.
hello, Grandpa.
Ba,
Hello.
ba, ba.
Ba, ba, ba. What you say?
Ah, rah, 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 rah. Well, she'll sing. Watch.
Teething, of
Ah,
course,
rah,
right?
rah,
Say
rah.
bye-bye.
Teething.
Say bye-bye.
She sings.
Sure, they
Sing.
sing right away.
She sings. Ba, ba, ba.
Ba, ba, ba. What else?
Ba, ba, ba.
I'm not a little baby.
Ah.
Yeah, she's listening.
That sounds familiar. That
She
a little
sings.
bit
Well,
of.
look at her shirt with Andrea. I was gonna get her a shirt that they were doing certain motives on, all different kinds of motives. So he
Well,
was waiting in
we
an
really
office
have
for
something to
me.
be grateful
And I
about.
had to wait there, a few people in front of
Live
me,
long
and I
enough to
just
see a
didn't
great
run away.
granddaughter. That's something to think about.
Something else coming too. Possibly a great grandson.
Yeah, maybe a
How
son, maybe.
about
Oh, look
that?
at that. Look at that person.
Up, up. Up you go. Come on. Ah, she's pulling herself up. All right.
Hmm.
All right.
She makes the funniest faces.
Yeah.
Oh, God, does she make funny faces. Who's that?
She's like,
Who's that? Is that Andy? Hello.
say hello, Grandpa. Make bye-bye. Can you make bye-bye? Like that? No, not yet. Doesn't make bye-bye yet. Like this. Like bye-bye, Grandpa.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Say hello. Wait, oh, you're gonna show off, but what is she gonna do now? What are you gonna do? I think she likes the mirror.
Oh, she has
What's she
long
gonna-
fingers.
Mm-hmm.
She
She's gonna
does?
play the piano.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, never where's her piano?
See how she goes for red.
You know, it's really fascinating to watch a child grow up
Yeah.
and what they do.
Everything goes in the mouth.
You know.
Everything.
Well, that's typical.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna get rid
That
of
is
it.
typical.
Where's Andy? There she is!
Isn't that beautiful?
Andy, where's Andy? Here's your blanket. Where's Andy?
What you thinking?
Where's Andy?
She's having a hard time, Jackie.
We have a watchdog here. Wait, I'm gonna let this.
Where? There she is!
Andy, open this.
Isn't that something?
Here we go.
Adding it right away.
Look at that. See, she knows
She's
how.
looking for where to open it
See?
from.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure she'll like the box and the paper better than whatever the gift is.
I don't know.
She always does.
Oh, here, let me see your tail paper.
That's a good girl.
Come on. That's right. Here. Come on, Andrea, take the paper. Like that. Pull it. Good girl. Now pull this one. That's right, that's the one I'm telling you to do. Like that. See that? Now.
I forgot to bring your tape down, Karen. I thought I had it with me, but I left it home. I'll bring it down next time.
Coming again. Look at the little Bonnie and Beth. Oh, come here, Chloe, that's cute.
Let's see. Let's see what she's like. Let's see what she sees when she first
Let's
sees
see,
it.
that's cute.
Is it edible?
No. I don't think.
I mean, will the parts come off if she eats them? Because that's what she does right now.
She may be.
She eats everything and have to be careful that there's not
Yeah,
parts
I
that are
agree.
removable.
Well, they are, so I think what you'll do is take it out. You know, we were in the mall there, and I couldn't get a toy with a pull string.
You have to see what Bloomingdale's about.
Oh, we were in there.
Oh, fantastic.
You take a picture of Ben? You sit in there studying.
What's he laying there for like that? He's guarding the door?
Hello, baby. You a good baby?
How do you
Yes,
get
you're a
this?
good baby.
They
Where
got
do
ready
you
to
get
put
this
it in
out?
the box.
Glue it in?
It's such a sweet dog.
Yeah,
Yes,
take
you
the
are.
box
It's an old man already. It's 11 already.
Here,
An old dog.
Now the tires come off. Oh, this is a pull toy.
Let's see what she does with it.
Pulled the girl's eyes out.
You must have a million tapes of her, Jacqueline.
No, not a million.
Well, you
know
was.
me, I don't know when to stop.
Well, you're
So
saving.
I've got
You
more
are
on
saving
one
the
thing.
tapes, aren't you? Didn't you call up?
Goes, you know, all the time. It's wonderful.
Right. How many minutes is she for me? About 15?
Not even.
Not even.
Maybe 10.
Really?
Yeah, how about
That's it.
that?
That's all it is. She gets on the turnpike,
That's Benjamin.
comes here, and she
Well, you were up
leaves
to,
again.
you were to Jackie's, a mother with you? When you
For
did go to
Thanksgiving.
Jackie's
Oh,
for
sure.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Sure.
So you all drove up?
Look at that face.
No, I flew up.
Oh, you flew up?
Yeah, such an intelligent looking
Look at
girl.
that. Look at her laughing. Look at the teeth. She shows her teeth. It's the cutest
How many
thing.
teeth does she have?
5 teeth.
Yeah?
Where's those big teeth?
She's gonna talk.
Look at that face.
What are you
Oh,
gonna
is that a
say?
sweetness face? Is that sweet?
What are you gonna say?
That is such
She wants
a
to tell you
sweet
something.
baby.
Oh, I'm trying to think of myself
Look at her
at that
faces she
age.
makes. She makes the
Wondering
cutest
what I was
faces.
about.
Let her alone, let her alone, let her alone.
Okay.
You can pick her up.
Oh, wonderful, look at her.
She's on the tippy toes. Is that funny? Look at the
More
little
play
tippy
with
toes.
Oh, she's nice, she's not, what did she built so nicely? Has a nice body. She's gonna
Wanna
have very
show them
nice
how you
hair very
walk?
quickly. Karen,
What?
she's gonna have a nice head of hair early.
Oh, right now, people think that she's a boy. She doesn't have enough hair.
Oh, but there are some babies that are fortunate.
She is walking with one hand, Jackie. She could walk by herself. She doesn't have
No,
the,
not
yeah,
yet.
she could. She doesn't have the courage.
Really? At
Oh,
this
she's
age?
afraid.
Because she's walking around everything.
No,
walking
she's
around
standing on her
Watch this. Mommy,
toes. She
put
doesn't
your
know how to
hands right in
stand
front
up
of her as
straight.
though you're gonna pick her up.
Okay.
Stand up. Hold the bells. Let's see. Come on. Stand up.
Her face.
Okay. Watch. No. Come on.
Watch that.
Come on. Stand up. Put your hands in front of her as though you're gonna hold her.
Here.
Under her arms, as though you're about to get under her arms. Now watch. Come on.
It's a little
Come
early.
on. Come on.
It's a little early for you to do
100 times, Robert, you have to go through this, right?
No. Okay, you got him. Are those bells
Now,
okay?
can she, now how about those bells? Won't they come off?
I hope they don't come off.
I certainly hope not. Take that bell out. No, I don't like that.
I don't think it's a good idea either. Do not give her those bells, Jacqueline.
She's having it. She's having fun with it.
Wait, Mommy, sing that song to her.
What? Oh, you mean, oh, Hanukkah, Hanukkah. Get
What?
stand her up.
Stand her up right here. Watch this.
But she dancing.
Oh, Hanukkah, Hanukkah, Basem and Bev in a electric car, Hanukkah, 3 think 11, No, it's all over.
One more.
Intermission.
Child has rhythm. Child has
She certainly
rhythm.
has at that age. It's very good. Very good at telling. She responds very beautifully. See, she likes the noises because
She won't let go.
You wanna move her
She's
feet.
afraid. She's afraid to let go.
She's not sure
She's
of
too
herself
soon.
yet.
Yeah, it's too soon. She can't walk now.
She's entitled.
Yeah, see how she has nice. No, another month, 2 months.
She's not steady yet.
No.
She isn't steady. She's wobbly.
No. Daddy? Oops. Look at the size of her.
She
doesn't like to
funny
be
with that
held.
big daddy.
She doesn't like to be held.
In your mouth.
She wants to get down.
Maybe she's got a hair in her mouth.
No. Look at all those teeth. Look at those
Look
teeth.
at that tongue. Hello, Cookie.
Oh, sing that song. What's the song again?
That, yes, she's doing that.
She goes, ah.
Have you been doing any diapering lately, young man?
Well,
I
lately,
am the fastest diaper in the
You are the fastest diaper in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yes. He prides himself on that.
yeah, well, that's
I mean,
good.
what's the
He better
time?
be.
What is your...
Do you want to
I
sing?
can do a pit stop in 15 seconds.
You can do a what?
Pit stop in
Amy
15
is
seconds.
moving out of the house.
What do you want with it? Pin stop?
Pit stop. You know how a
She
car
likes
goes
to
into a
sing.
pit stop at the Indy 500 to get refreshed with fuel?
No, no. Watch this performance.
Max, heel.
Watch
Max.
this performance.
Max, come here. Come. Come.
She's busy looking at the camera. She's a ham.
Lie down. Put your peppy down.
What is that?
Yeah, afraid to
Yeah,
go
sure,
sleep.
I'm on
She's
TV.
showing her teeth. She goes like
I'm on
this.
TV.
That's not
Zero
yours.
He's feeling them. He's feeling
Max,
them.
that's not yours. Play dead.
He's feeling them.
Play dead. Play dead.
So she's checking out the camera.
Okay, come on,
How
we'll
about some
change
coffee?
you.
Can I make a glass of
We're on the changing
Oh,
table.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for you. What's that? What's that? Hello, Grandpa. What's that? Grandpa? Hi, look. Andy. Andy. Oh, he's hungry. What was that?
Come on. Hello.
Look at that camera. What was that?
Oh, God, she doesn't have blue eyes anymore.
Oh, she never had
She never had blue eyes, that's right, never did.
Sure.
How much does she weigh, Jacqueline?
I think she weighs 18 pounds by now.
That's all, 18, she feels like 30.
It's a big baby.
Does
So let's go around. We're gonna get over here.
Benji, get out of there.
Time.
Just checking for bugs.
She goes in her high chair.
Karen, how do you get ants in your closet? I haven't figured that out.
You get ants, because if you leave something open, that's
Well, I think maybe
cereal
you're on
or
the
breading.
ground.
You must refrigerate it here.
Yeah.
She's too good for this.
Which I never found that I had to before. You know, Jackie, did you check the cream of wheat for bugs?
No.
Oh, Andrea,
Check
name is on
Andrea's
everything. She's so
Check it.
specialized. Specialized child. And on the phone time, the doctor. And everything.
How about the dog food? Was there ants in the dog food?
No. I took it out of the box. Check.
Okay.
And you see the rest.
So your grandpa?
Is this what you feed Andrea?
No, that's bird food.
You know, they're not going with the bird food.
That's closed.
And get out the can, put it out the can. It's open, unopened. You know, from coffee can, oh, I forgot my coffee.
She's eyeing that camera like.
Because she thinks
like
it's
it's the
you.
devil.
Because she sees you and Robbie cameraing with her all the time, so she feels she recognizes it.
Yes and no. She doesn't. She always stares at the camera like it's dangerous. Like she's being very cautious.
Well, maybe instead of being a piano player, she'll become a movie star.
She didn't do that before, she wasn't afraid.
I got tuna fish smells horrible.
I know. What can I say?
Can't blame the baby for not wanting to eat.
Well, if you want to sit in the high chair, you can be fed tuna fish too.
These were all checked for bugs. They're all unopened things. Yes, and this is brand new. I hope it's not bugged already. That top shelf seems to be okay. There's the bottom and the floor.
Jackie, how do you manage to get home?
Well, my girl left Monday and we left Tuesday.
So she doesn't know yet.
Yeah, and she left Monday night, we left Tuesday morning.
Well, what do you
So
mean
we
you don't
haven't
know?
lived without
Did
her
she
yet.
go back
To England, yes.
She won't come back?
She's not coming back, so we're interviewing girls now from Austria and England.
Where do you get your connections, please?
Well, the one from Austria is through a friend, a girl who used to be an au pair. She used to be an au pair for a neighbor, and we called her, and she
What's
ran
an
an
au pair?
au pair is a nanny.
An au pair?
She ran an ad in the paper for us.
How do you spell au pair?
It's two.
She said he took a hall. What?
If I could put her in my office and read
Yeah, sure.
Isn't that better?
Yeah, you can.
In the city,
Whatever you want.
she wants it. She's thirsty. Here. She's more complicated. Oh, what is this? What is she drinking?
I don't know. What is that, Jack?
Orange juice, Mom.
It looks like. Where does she want to go?
I think she wants to crawl around the floor. She wants her exercise
Mother, she
after
doesn't
she...
want anymore.
She doesn't.
She wants to go down.
She's just not hungry.
Come on, let me see. See that? This is what she wants to do.
She wants to
Twinkle
exercise.
toes. Twinkle toes. Come on, dance. Dance. Look at it. 1 foot, 2 foot.
Well, the shoes make a difference, maybe, don't they? Yeah?
Well, sure.
They do.
Listen, listen.
Great
Dad,
grandma, you really love it.
Dad, look at him. See? She's so smart, she knows which foot to pick up.
She wants Robbie. She's following him into the bathroom.
She's going after Robbie?
Sure.
Oh, she's saying Dada.
Yes, Dada. She went to take a shower.
When we take her into bed at night, and then when we wake up, all she has so much
She's talking. She talks a lot.
Yeah, she's a regular yenta.
Miss Mozart.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit. Here, let's see what you can do, Gina. That's a nice chair.
That's a rough seashore. Like a grandfather used to play.
You see how much she likes it. She likes it. Sing a song. Have you heard it? Sing a song.
What?
when she gets up.
How about this? Michael, how about a drink?
No, no thanks, honey.
Some coffee?
Nope, thank you, no.
Greatest person in the world. You know.
Too busy trying to get another business and that's Hey, Grandpa. Great Grandpa. Now, that's a big. All my grandchildren grab my beard. My house.
Yeah.
And this character here is not altogether sure whether a beard means enough to her to do anything about it. So, but knows how to move around. Oh, I love it. Feel it. I can feel it.
I think she doesn't want to be held by anybody. It's a very independent baby. I think you got the answer, Lenny.
What?
The kid loves to dance.
She loves it.
Delicious.
What does she say? Sure. I guess she must recognize that at some point.
She loves it.